want me to go high, so I'm finna go high. They want me to go far.
What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mike B. Thank you for tuning in to Chicago Unhinged, where we talk all things Chicago sports. I'm your boy Mike B, and then today video we're going to talk about our Chicago Bulls, as I'm going to give you guys a way early off-season mock guide surrounding about the big three and how can I retool about around these guys. But first, we're gonna move DeMar DeRozan. So basically, this first video is gonna be about me trying to find the best way to build around Vooch and Zach LaVine. So without further ado, let's get into it. But before I get into the video, if the cap is not all the way perfect, I'm not a cap guru, so I try to do my best and try to stay on the salary cap. So let me know your guys' thoughts and opinion down below in the comment section. So let's rock out. First off, we're going to start off with some extension. We're going to extend a couple of guys. One of those guys is all-star center Nikola Vucevic. We want to give him a 3-year, $54 million. That's $18 million per year. I think this contract, it's a realistic contract that Vooch could get. I think that's where, and if you look at the market value of center, most guys getting paid that way, like Jared Allen, Brook Lopez, and I think Vooch fall in those tiers of center. He's still good, but he's not great. And I don't see in a world where he get paid 20+ million unless he goes to a team that got the cap space to give him the contract. And I don't think Vooch want to leave this Bulls situation to go to a team that's rebuilding. One team I do think that's a threat to take Vucevic is the Dallas Mavericks, but I think when push comes to shove, Vooch will be back in Chicago. And plus, this is what this video about, me building around Vooch and Zach. So I gotta retain Vooch. The next guy I'm extending is Coby White. I'm giving Coby White a 4-year, $52 million. It could be, I could see Coby White getting a deal to $13 to $15 million per year, but I think the Bulls will work a way that try to save themselves some money, and I think Coby White will go into the season as the starting point guard. So he's developed his game, and I gotta reward that, because you gotta reward good players for working hard and getting better, and Coby White, he's done that. So those are two guys I'm extending. Next up, let's go into our first trade. Trying to find a trade was probably the toughest thing about this whole thing, because I know the Bulls are going to go into this with respect for DeMar DeRozan. I think they're going to ask him for a list of teams that he would like to go to, and I think AK will try to work with that team to acquire a trade. First of all, whoever getting him probably won't give any picks because DeMar DeRozan on the expiring contract. So it's one team that I probably know is going to be desperate enough to take DeMar DeRozan off the Bulls' hands, and that's the Los Angeles Lakers. I think the Lakers are a perfect team to acquire DeMar DeRozan. First of all, we already know DeMar DeRozan want to go to LA and play for his hometown team. Second of all, I think they do miss out on Kyrie Irving. I don't see Mark Cuban trading away Kyrie Irving to a Western Conference team as the Los Angeles Lakers. So I think the Lakers will have to pivot with no draft picks. I think they found another desperate team in the Bulls. And the package I came up with is DeMar DeRozan going to the Lakers. In return, a sign and trade. We signed Rui to a 4-year, $52 million contract. He come in to be our starting power forward. We signed Dennis Schroeder for a 2-year, $8 million. He come in to be potentially the backup point guard to replace Pat Bev. And we also received Jared Vanderbilt. I don't see the Lakers coming off Austin Reeves, so I kind of, messing with that idea, but I end up saying I think Rui is most likely to get traded. When does LA ever pay their young talent? And I think they always in win now mode. And I think they got the assets to go out and get another star player. And I think DeMar DeRozan and LeBron James will fit. You get another reliable scorer, somebody who's been healthy to take the weight off LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And I think this would be similar to D Wade and LeBron James. Anthony Davis can play the 2 guard, can be one of the main ball carriers to get AD and those guys involved. So I think DeMar DeRozan to the Los Angeles Lakers make perfect sense. Our next trade we got, it's a trade that kind of hurt the soul, but I think we push it up on the salary cap, so I had to make a move because we know the Bulls are cheap, so I had to make a move to stay under the salary cap. And I was searching for a trade partner, and I found one. So this trade is Ayo Dosunmu going to Toronto Raptors. In return, we take Precious Achiuwa from the Toronto Raptors. I think this deal make perfect sense. If we are going to come off Ayo, why not get a young backup center still on his rookie deal? That means he's not going to eat up too much of the salary cap. Toronto get a young point guard to potentially replace Fred VanVleet. And give him a new deal, because I think the Raptors are probably a chance to move off Precious Achiuwa because they just traded for Jakob Porto, and I think they're going to re-sign him. If not, I think that would be a boneheaded move. You gave up a first-round pick for him, so I think this deal makes sense for both teams. It is a perfect world that Ayo do return, but I think at the end of the day, you can't extend everybody. And if I'm trying to get better and change the perspective of this team, I cannot bring back everybody. I got to try to find ways to get this team better, to change the outlook of this team. And as much as it's paying me to do it, Ayo is the guy that I got to move. So that's the second trade that I'm going to make. And now we got a team. So let's take a look at the team. So we got Lonzo Ball at $20 million. We got Zach LaVine at $37 million. Patrick Williams slide back to the 3. Rui is our starting forward, making $13 million. Vucevic is the starting center. And then our bench is Dennis Schroeder, Jared Vanderbilt, Dalen Terry, Alex Caruso, Kobe White, and Precious Achiuwa. And just to make some vet signing, I signed Taj Gibson, who played under Billy Donovan for 1 season and probably would like to retire a Bull, and you get some veteran experience in there. And I also went out and signed Bismack Biyombo, a rim running center who can not replace Andre Drummond, but can give you a presence in the paint and also rebound. And then I got Justin Lewis on a 2-way contract, and then another 2-way contract is whoever you want to give that to. So that's my roster. I like what this roster came out. You know, we are a young roster, and let's say things don't go right this year. We still young. We can move Zach LaVine and get even more younger. So I like this team. We got a lot of versatile players. We can still play the small ball like Billy Donovan and I don't see Derrick Jones Jr. or Drummond coming back. I think Drummond will find some suitors, probably get paid more, because Billy barely used him. It been stretches where we didn't see neither Derrick Jones Jr. or Andre Drummond. So I think both of those guys could find better suitors that will, pay them. So that's why I don't have those guys on this list. But at the end of the day, I think this list worked out. I think we end up having $134 to $35 million total. So we still under the salary cap. So I think I did good. We got off DeRozan. We got some really good young players. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. What's your thoughts and opinion of this new look Bulls team retooling around Vucevic and Zach LaVine? The next one is going to be about me retooling around Zach and DeMar. So let's see if that's even more tougher than this one, because this one was kind of tough because it was hard to find a contending team to trade DeMar to. So let me know what you guys think. Peace out.